you ever had one of those weeks? Just the worst kind of week. And to make matters worse, you're then chilling at home and some Saxons smash down your door, so you have to punch their fucking head off. Welcome to Arthurian Legends.
Zilla sends his regards your way.
It's all very Shadow Warrior, and you know what? I'm really not seeing a problem with that. Arthurian Legends is the latest game from developer Scolaro Games. Darkness is spread across Albion, the crops are dying and water is turning foul. With people plagued by hunger and disease, there are fewer and fewer by the day who have the strength to fend off the hordes of Saxons invading from the east, and it's feared that the Saxons are aided by dark magic. By those who were exiled by Uther's bloodlust, the masters of the old religion, and it's down to this absolute badass to take them on single-handed. You might be alone in your quest to rid Albion of this evil, but fortunately you have a varied arsenal of period-accurate weaponry to assist you in your quest, from swords to axes to throwing knives to hand grenades.
How does it work?
So, what? There really is a holy hand grenade. Huh. So yeah, the weapons are pretty varied. You start off with your bare fists, soon find an axe, and then begin collecting a fantastic array of close combat and ranged weaponry. Some weapons, such as the bastard sword or the crossbow, require both of your hands to use, whilst others, such as the spiked club, allow you to carry a shield or even dual wield along with a dagger or a mini crossbow. Your ranged weapons are reliant on ammunition, whilst your melee weapons and your shields have durability, which will eventually run down and then break. Probably at the worst time because you didn't pay attention, and then you'll die. Items are also available to help you in your quest, with potions for things like health and strength, and defensive weaponry such as caltrops and bear traps. You can also acquire spells throughout the game, allowing you to summon familiars, stun your enemies, or even deal big damage to them. The enemies in the game are pretty varied, starting with Saxons and wolves before moving on to supernatural creatures. Interestingly, many of your foes can use similar tactics to you and will often block your attacks with their shields or use spells against you. Although sometimes they can be quite stupid. The levels are split into 3 acts as you travel across the land of Albion. Starting in the wilderness in Chapter 1, you travel through an icy death trap in Chapter 2, before heading into a land of cemeteries and crypts in Chapter 3, which obviously bodes really well for you. I had a fantastic time playing through this game. As previously mentioned, I have a love for classic shooters, and as a big fan of both Doom and Build Engine games, this was right up my street. With satisfying combat, a variety of fun weaponry, and a varied roster of enemies, I found this game an absolute blast to play. If I were to criticise this game, I would say that some of the levels felt a little too long at times. Fuck me, that's a first world problem. The music can get very repetitive, and that walk noise. It's not in time with the character's movement, and it doesn't even change pace when you run. But minor issues aside, this game is absolutely fantastic and highly recommended for anyone who is a fan of retro shooters, especially in the vein of Hexen or Heretic.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Yellow bastards! Come back here and take what's coming to you! I'll bite your legs off!